heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
Yes, sir. Black Body Coast Coast. It's your boy Shadow Ghost. Keep your hands up. Keep your chin tucked. I hope everybody's having a blessed day out there. And to be honest with you, I don't even know where to start. I have no idea where to start. Is this a joke right now? Like, this is like the Twilight Zone, or what was that? Candid Camera, or what was that? Ashton Kutcher's Punked or something? Like, I'm really, like, I have no idea what's going on right now. But let me start off first by saying this. I'm really sick and tired of this whole breaking news. Every 5 minutes, and half of the time the breaking news is from a tweet or another channel that gave you the breaking news. And then half of the time it doesn't even come into fruition. But nonetheless, if you don't know what's going on, right? Ryan Garcia made a tweet yesterday, and today you have a lot of the major outlets, and normally I really wouldn't care, but like, these are channels that influence a lot of people. A lot of casuals watch these channels because they've made it to where they've made it by doing, I'm not saying that all of them have narratives or something like that, but they got a large following, you know what I mean? So Ryan came out with a tweet, I think it was yesterday. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, and I'm gonna read it off my phone, but this is what it says. I'm gonna clear the air. Yes, there was a lot of stipulations regarding the fight that I agreed because I'm hunting him down and he wasn't going to fight unless I did. The way I'm going to make is easy. It was a joke on a podcast people couldn't sense. They are so mad I already won. Okay, so what did he supposedly lie about? And then this morning, now you have these huge outlets talking about King Lie, King Ryan, King Liar, this and that, right? Nobody's asking questions like, okay, this doesn't seem weird to you? This is easy, man. This is easy, because if you've been paying attention, why did they wait a week? Because Ryan first mentioned it at the press conference. Ryan first mentioned the catch weight and the rehydration clause. Oscar De La Hoya was there, Bernard Hopkins was there, Tank was there, Calvin Ford was there. Nobody said anything, right? Then after a week of Tank being criticized, as he should, because if it was the opposite way around, they would be criticizing Ryan. They would be saying, hey, Ryan, why you got to deplete that man, this and that, blah, 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 right? So now that fighters are coming out and saying, man, Tank's got to starve him out. Yeah, I'm shocked Tank did that, right? Now it's starting to get to Tank. Now all of a sudden Ryan comes on and says, hey, it was a lie. Why didn't Calvin Ford and Tank come out and say, hey, he's lying, I can prove it to you right now, that day? You want to know why they didn't? Because this is what they said. When they asked Calvin Ford about the rehydration clause and the catch weight, this is what Calvin Ford said.
You mentioned something about clauses earlier in the interview, and yesterday Ryan revealed that there was a 10-pound rehydration clause for him. You also said that in your pre-press conference fight that Gervonta could make 135, 140. Then why the 10-pound? What the 10-pound hydration clause about?
I keep telling you, they're doing it for both fighters. One fighter can't do it unless the other fighter do it. You know what I'm saying? I remember we did it on the sanctioning body that we had when we lost the belt. We had to go back and do the same thing, and they kept us at a level that we wouldn't hydrate to another level. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get into that. That's part of the deal. The deal was make, live with it, run with it. You could have said no. Will we be here?
Yeah.
So stop crying about it.
So right there, you got Calvin Ford saying, hey, it's in the contract, don't cry about it, right? Now, let's see what happened because then I think that same day or the day after, they asked Tank the same thing. Hey, the rehydration clause and the catch weight in the contract, and this is what Tank had to say.
Was it you? Was it someone on your team? What's the thought behind it?
He's a bigger fighter. And he's only growing. Why would I fight somebody that's already... You see how he was coming from like 170s, 180. Why would I try to, not have a rehydration clause in that, so you could go back up to 150, 160 around the time we fight? No.
So there you have Tank talking about he's bigger than me or whatever. It's weird coming from Tank. I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to laugh. Tank is a monster, but it's just weird coming from Tank. But so anyway, Tank says that, right? Now, any denial? No denial whatsoever. What happened when they asked Bernard Hopkins the same thing? This is what Bernard Hopkins had to say.
What do you make of the rehydration clause? What's your opinion on that? Because it surprised a lot of folks when Ryan said it yesterday.
I said it again. I said it to this young man. Earlier, I said it to this whole line.
Yeah.
Ryan gave up so much to do this fight. What did that tell you?
Ryan gave up so much to make this fight happen. Any denial from the great Bernard Hopkins? No. It's only after people started complaining about it, which, bro, by the way, I see a lot of y'all saying, man, these guys are making it bigger than what it is. Y'all making excuses, this and that. We didn't make up nothing. Tank created that excuse because Tank put it in the contract. That's why. Any stipulations that the so-called TikTok boy Ryan, the girl, the people that people laugh at, they call him a girl. I'm not calling him that. You guys are calling him that. All these people, right? Saying he can't fight it. He's a joke. This and that, right? All of a sudden now you gotta put a catch weight and deplete this man. And then when people start saying something about it, right? Now all of a sudden Ryan has to go to Twitter and say that it's a lie. But yet he didn't even state exactly what was a lie. Somebody told him to say something or Tank was gonna probably call off the fight. And then you got these big channels going around running with it. Bro, where's your energy for Calvin Ford? Where's your energy for Tank? Where's your energy for Bernard? Because all of them, they never denied it. They only confirmed it. This is weird. And I want to make it clear. Look, Ryan signed it. So Ryan knows but the thing is, that's not weird to you that all of a sudden we see all these people admit that it's in the contract. Now all of a sudden Ryan says it and then everybody runs with it, right? But they don't say nothing about all that. These people literally admitted that it's in there, which it is in there, because if it wasn't, they would have said it that day. That day when Ryan said it at the press conference, they would have made a huge deal about it. And people can't say, well, they're just promoting the fight. Why would Calvin Ford and Tank promote something like that when it makes Tank look bad? You know what I mean? First of all, Tank doesn't need any promotion. Ryan really doesn't need any promotion. This fight sells itself. So you don't really have to make up anything about this fight. He said it because they didn't deny it and they actually confirmed it because it's in the contract, right? It's just weird that it's hard for y'all to keep the same energy. I don't understand why. It's hard for some people to do it. I don't know. I know one thing, that if Ryan would have did it to Tank, you damn right I would have been going in on Ryan too, because I don't feel like a man should come in not fully himself. And it's fuel. We're talking about fuel, people, okay? Because you have to deplete your body for a weight cut, and then you have a day to rehydrate. And 10 pounds is not a lot. 10 pounds is not a lot. I weigh 160, and when I do a workout and I take like a shake or something like that, and I don't even work out like heavy like that. I'm talking about just like a light 20-minute, half an hour workout, some sit-ups, some push-ups or whatever. I have like a banana or a shake, bro. I'm already at 163 point something, because liquid alone takes up a lot of weight. I don't know why y'all don't understand that's fuel. You know what I mean? That's the fuel that you have, that food and rehydrating yourself. That's what's going to give you your stamina as the fight goes on. In this fight, Ryan needs everything that he can, because Tank is a monster, bro. It's just weird that he has to go through all this. Next thing you know, they're going to be asking Ryan to jump on one foot, rub his tummy, and pat his head at the same time. Ryan's going to have to do it, or they're going to call off the fight. Imagine you racing. Imagine you have a car. A guy has a car. He's like, hey, we're going to race long distance, right? We're talking 60 miles. First person that gets there wins. By the way, you can only have 2/3 of a tank of gas. What? But then if you really wanted to race that guy, if you really think you could beat him, I could see why you'd be like, all right, man. Yeah. But you know damn well, if Ryan was doing it, what would they be saying?